you are about to see one of the most amazing automobiles you've ever seen in your life. Just to give you one idea of how revolutionary this is, Jim Street is going to drive it out here by pressing buttons on his little remote control unit. Will you open the curtain, please? Now here is the Golden Sahara 2, custom built for $75,000. Notice that once he sets the controls, he does not have to touch the car. He's walking down with it. The front wheels will steer according to his directions. And the only reason that he had to go back there is because the remote control receiving unit is in the rear of the car, and he had to get close enough so that what Bill Collins said would do was going to do. Now, first of all, let's talk about the magnificent finish on this car.
Yes, Gary, this is an interesting paint because it's made of pulverized fish scale, which is the true, genuine pearlescence. And if you notice, it's a very phosphorescent finish and a very durable finish.
It looks like mother of pearl. And down here are what appears to be gold-plated ornamental work. And you know what it is? It's gold-plated ornamental work. Now, let's look at something that is both beautiful, ornamental, and quite useful. And that is these two, I can only describe them as antennas, projecting from the front. Now, what do they do?
Yes, Gary, this is part of your automatic braking system. In other words, it's a sonic unit that records the perception of depth and activates your automatic braking system. And I think that's a very unique safety feature to have in cars today. And I'd like to mention those glass tires we have, which we can't illuminate at this time, but we do roll on glass tires, which light up just like a light bulb.
They do. They light up. Unfortunately, they don't show up on camera. The light doesn't show up. In other words, in civilians' language, what happens is this sends out a little beam. If a person walks in front of it, the beam hits the person and the car stops, and it doesn't hurt the person at all. You see, in other words, it's automatic brakes. Now let's get around the other side. First of all, can you open this door for me around here? There he goes. There, the door opens electronically. Now we step around to this side, and I'm going to ask Frank Eller, our director, please, can you bring camera 4 in and look down through the bubble dome here, which, by the way, is removable so as to be convertible. And we want to take a look at this fantastic front seat, dashboard, steering systems, etc. Now, first of all, the first steering system is completely manual. You see, or you will see in a moment, what would appear to be a very streamlined version of a steering wheel. But now there are other versions. Would you explain?
Yes, Gary, that futuristic type steering wheel is very unique because it's removable. There is no need for it. You push a spring-loaded plunger and it's completely released. You put it in the trunk and you forget it. Now, once again, we'll go back to our little control unit to start the engine. Now, I'd like to show you a very unique form of steering a car. Actually, I refer to it as an aircraft adaptation. Now, I'll move it to the right. Look how fast this ratio of steering actually is.
And accelerating.
And accelerating, I just move the same lever forward. Right? I just bring this lever to the rear.
Now, if you want more steering systems, that's possible too. We'll deactivate that one, and can we see the one about the push buttons on the...
Yes, if you notice, we have push-button steering from both sides of the instrument panel. That eliminates the driver's side of the car. And these are micro switches, rheostat controlled. And just push the little button and you activate the steering. And we also have the voice control, and then mounted in the center of the instrument panel, we have the part of the scope that shows you from the dash of the car that your automatic braking system is functioning properly.
All right, now let's look at the dashboard. We have here what electronic equipment?
We have television, 2 radios receive stereophonic broadcast, telephone, white mink floor mats.
And real white mink floor mats, by the way.
And we have a tape recorder, massage units in the seats to reduce driving fatigue.
The front seats give you a little massagey kind of shake, you know, if your back's getting tired, if you know what I mean. And in the back, he's got his own cocktail lounge. Can you show us how that opens up?
Sure.
See, there's got ashtrays, it's got ice buckets, it's got some of everything in there. And there are many more features which we just don't have time to show you right now, but I do want to find out How this possibly pays off for you? $75,000 for a car of your own design is quite something.
Well, actually, we refer to the car as a laboratory on wheels. Everyone seems interested in a futuristic type car, and the Golden Sahara is a very successful car in auto shows. I mean, people really appreciate the car.
He takes it to automobile shows, and that's where it's the big attraction. Jim, thank you ever so much.